Alright, down we go.
Forge of Winter.
This way.
Cauldron Epsilon. Okay, so this is officially like a new cauldron. All right. What do we find in here?
Metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines.
Should be able to clear that with an arrow.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
Oh, we'll need to get past that.
I was trying to drop down to another level. I didn't realize that was the lava again. Oop.
Metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay only as long as we have to.
Oh, we'll need to get past that thing. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
I can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
Excellent.
I better time this right.
Moose, you have a question?
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Sure, if you would like to.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shut off that vent.
How are you gonna get past them?
This should get me up there. Okay, let's see what this does. That did it.
Alright, that sounds fine, if that's what you would like, my love.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
One strike.
I'll finish you! I must push forward. will see us through. Somehow.
Okay, guess we go up and then ride the thing over again.
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Oh. Okay.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the daemon ruined it.
Activate the console.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their log.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it...
What did you say?
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Machines. Being made. As the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
Guessing this is not the best place to be. There's got to be a stealthy way across this.
their way for now. Let's do this.
I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run and see if I can lose him over here. They were right behind me. Oh, I see. What I needed to do was come over here. So I can make a bridge.
Here they come.
Yeah, the machines just don't notice them.
They know I'm here now.
Alright, I guess we're fighting our way through. God damn it. I do not want to fight all of you fuckers. Especially here. Okay. I mean, I guess that ended up being faster, but jeez. All right. So now they've got that. Hey, Bad Wolf, how you doing? It's going pretty good. How are you? Just doing this DLC mission. What are you up to? Guess there's a thing right over here I can
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
override.
That should
Same
do
blood
it.
between Diablo 4 with being nice.
We've taken them all down.
Sounds like a good time. I want my camera to be like right there. But it keeps not wanting to stay. Gonna have to figure out how to adjust this mount off stream a little bit. Well, that sounds like a good time. Alright, where are we going? That was not at all what I intended. The game has destroyed your sleeping patterns? Fair. Trying to figure out where the intended path down is. I guess here? Okay. God, so many supply crates. Oh, hang on, there was a health boost potion there.
And another console.
They did such a good job on this.
Human responder.
Nice,
The
I bet.
reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into
It
the
looks good,
primary
for
geothermal
sure.
pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
We've been doing this. Horizon and Prince of Persia. That's what we've been up to.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Linda's trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she misremembers that the swarm will reach Yellowstone. Oh God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies.
No, I wanted to pick up the stuff. Alright, let's go. Up, up, up. Oh. Okay. I mean, this mostly just seems like a little climbing puzzle, but see watchers up there.
These things go sideways too.
What am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to there, huh? Motherfucker, he's...
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Oh my goodness, this is a giant ass. Like, sorry, can you just grab the handhold like you're supposed to, please? So hang on.
These don't look too stable.
Okay, get that, and then up here. That was not how that works, but we clicked the button fast enough that it launched us. Got it. Whatever works indeed. Well, it's not always clear what I'm meant to be doing here. You know, sometimes it's just, like... Sometimes we just go.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
Sometimes it's just, you know... fuck it, we ball and see what happens. Right? Yeah, so this room was make your way all the way across the room to grab one of these to get back to the middle. Love that for me.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Alright, come on, door. Let's go.
One last exchange with Nia. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will CYAN. I've got to tell her that too.
Assemble materials package F-Mark-9. Transport material.
Blast from the past. Springthaw reveals body of missing man.
Instruction pod 1-4. Transport unit F-Mark-9S.
Voice of the demon.
Prepare incendiary loadout I-1. Implement primary loadout configuration alpha.
The altar.
Alpha.
Oh.
Desperate.
CYAN access. Create path to establish flow between the adjacent intact nodes. Okay.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
That looks like an interesting something in there. Got it.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
No, this needs to go this way, I think. Oh no, it can't. It has to go this way. Okay, no, then... goes this way. Maybe this has to go this way. Got it. And that can go that way. And this can go this way. What do you think of the overall story so far? It's very interesting.
Prepare countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
Very interesting.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed.
Gets even better with the second game. I know. I've heard.
Imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raid the constraint. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
All right.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
Okay.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever CYAN did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. CYAN said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Okay. Over at the tower. Fire Claw.
Can't let it stop us.
Claw weak to ice. Wait, oh, there's more. Of course there's more. Got it. There's one down. Oh my god. Can you calm down for 1 second, please? Oh my god, can you please stop that? That is a move. Hey Carol, how you doing? So much progress, I know. Where are you? Calm for just a second, please. Can you override, please, like I said? It's not gonna let me.
Deal with the tower, quickly!
I'm trying, but then it keeps shooting me. Like that.
Deal with the tower, quickly!
God, I can't deal with the tower when this asshole's on me. God damn. wrong one. He's not weak to fire, he's weak to frost. Can you get out of here, please? Thank you.
I don't know how it works, but I know how to stop it.
Morbidly gay, hi. How are you doing, dear? Nope. Goddamn. I'm cornered. Got him. Oof.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
That was a big boy. Don't mind me, just gonna loot a tiny bit. Not that I need any more loot, really. Although I would take some more mushrooms. My pleasure, dear. I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Nice.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
No!
Tower network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! CYAN, please help me!
Here's the gym, so loving that. Nice. Loving that as much as you can. Fair enough.
will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Oh. Boo.
Place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Boo. Alright, oh, this way. This way. Wrong way.
One of those?
It's the only way!
I would die. Moose would be fine. But I could not dead hang that long. Especially on a freaking volcano. My hands would be sweaty. My hands would be so sweaty.
Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Boom.
Aurea is gone. What of CYAN?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All right. Suspect this will be a farewell of sorts. That machine catalog, yeah, that was the last machine, the Fire Claw.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still
Hey,
came back to camp
Chainsaw, how are
carrying a
you?
wounded scout.
We're just wrapping up the
Never was I so
DLC,
happy to see him.
and then we go back to the main game next
I'm so
time.
proud. So you
Nice.
see if anything can
Hope
be
the
done
gym
to
was good.
defend you. He will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Yeah, busy can be rough.
Resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
CYAN, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, CYAN? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems.
Math
but I
nerd.
was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, CYAN. And we blew up the Cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, CYAN?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the Cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the Cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My tracers indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external
That's why it's called
limitations.
Hephaestus. It's forging.
And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line, and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, CYAN. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, CYAN. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my
That's the band that they played there.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Not wrong.
CYAN, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
It's
Guessing they
omniscient.
wound up regretting
Or
that one.
very relevant.
And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you
Reminds me
know
of a
her?
few people.
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, CYAN.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until
Prescient.
So
Clawback.
things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Use your
I
judgment.
trust your judgment, CYAN. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, CYAN. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
CYAN, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, CYAN. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, CYAN. I don't think so. There might not
This
be
is
anyone,
when
at least
Project Zero Dawn was
person.
happening.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, CYAN. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. capabilities.
Thank you, CYAN. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, CYAN. As long as you need.
Alright, Aratak.
My
It
chieftain.
was but felt
Just-
slow.
Aloy.
As you wish.
I've been enjoying it,
I wondered
and
if
once
you
you get
thought
into it, it moves
But if
pretty
I'd
quickly.
never come along, Araya might still.
We
you'd
just
never
are
come
wrapping up the
along.
DLC today,
I would have marched my kin to our deaths.
so I've been
Oh,
enjoying
yeah.
it.
Would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost.
And you can decide how much you want to do like side stories and
Either way.
random exploring, or how
I would
much you
not
want to
have
just
been able to
focus on the
detect
main
her.
quest, and that'll help you figure out the pace. Look what she
Because of her,
accomplished.
we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood.
Yeah, the sequel is
what
on
had
my
to be
list.
done.
I don't know when I'll get to it, but
Yes.
definitely I will play it
And
at
I
some
failed to
point.
listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear.
Yeah,
of
the
their
story
chieftain.
picks up a lot, and
Yet I turned her away.
it's pretty
My own sister.
pretty exciting when you get into it.
I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important.
We just
For
blew
so
up a
long she
facility,
told me,
so there's a lot of drama a
"What
minute
of her
ago.
brother?" Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow.
Yeah, the crafting gets
Besides,
less because you end up having so
already
much
had a chieftain before
resource,
me.
and it's just quick crafting
strong one.
ammo.
I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared.
But
The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that CYAN said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Took has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the
Conquered
was
the
diminished
mountain.
after
drove out the threat within the mountain.
Firebreak, CYAN, Hephaestus. All very
All right,
interesting.
main quest done.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades.
Overrides unlocked of Scorcher, Frostcon, Fireclaw. Nice.
Pleasant and Bloomst. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You can stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
All right. Well, let's Fireclaw site. Got it. So now if we want to hunt Fireclaws, we can. Out of the forge. Got it. Kill the Fireclaws. Okay, so this is a side quest for killing further Fireclaws. Frostclaw site there, Fireclaw site here. Got it. Got it. Okay. So there's a bunch of those. Let's return to Song's Edge. Well, we have finished the DLC's story. We still have a little bit of, if we want to do bonus hunting and stuff like that to do, but the DLC story is done. So that means that next time we are going to get back into the main storyline, and I'm not sure how long that will all take, but we're going to get back into the main quest, main storyline, and potentially wrap it up in the next couple of streams. So, but for now, that's the end of this stream. We've been on a long time. I need to go have dinner, so we're going to wrap up here. Thank you everyone for hanging out.